Hands there off. 6 breaks out a bit better today with 5-4, then 3 as they race up the hills. 3's just the narrow leader from 6, 5-4 and 2. 3 with 6's strong finish coming after the leader. 3 hanging on grimly. 6 is going to get close. 6 got there, I think.
Sponsor Patsy Byrne with connections of Ballymac Rooster, winner of last year's Cheltenham Festival Greyhound Sprint. Deemed to be a great success, it proved to be the perfect hors d'oeuvre for punters at the festival. Last year's event was also the first to be fully licensed by the NGRC, and the club stewards were on hand as this year's race kicked off with 9 qualifying trials on Saturday. The connections of some 54 dogs were hoping to become a part of the festival itself. Sadly, one name was missing, defending champion Ballymac Rooster, injured in transit.
Yeah, that is a shame. It's always, because obviously, you know, that was very special for us last season, and but that is sport, isn't it? You know, we always have these little disappointments, but hopefully, you know, we'll have a new champion, and that means we'll have another name on the Cheltenham Roll of Honour.
The staging of a greyhound race give you any sort of logistical problems?
It would be easier without it, but you know, there's lots of things that make our life more interesting, and I think it's just lovely to have another aspect of the festival. This certainly is gone beyond our expectations since last year. I think obviously through Ballymac Rooster last year gave us a real boost to the race, and I think it's got more interest than we would have thought first time around.
This year's entry was high on quality, none more so than Cleaner's Lady, a Derby finalist. Her inclusion especially brought a big smile to the face of racing manager Paul Lawrence.
Outstanding. I mean, down in numbers, but up in quality, without a doubt. You know, Cleaner's Lady there, she was in an Oaks final and a Derby final, won the Select Stakes. You've got Perry's Tangles, an awesome sprinter, and the like. Really, really good quality, and really behind that as well, great backup. It was a real joy to be involved this year.
The Irish have a love of all things Cheltenham and came over in force.
It's a big Anglo-Irish affair, really. The boys from the Emerald Isle always come over and put in a big challenge, and they're really, really enthusiastic. You know, you can see them, you've seen it yourself, everyone's seen it here, that the Irish really like this competition and they really want to win it.
Maybe we might steal it this year. We've good quality dogs this year for a change, and we'll give it a good lash.
And you're a big fan of the event?
Oh yeah, I'll tell you one thing, it's brilliant. It's one of the best events, but where do you go for to get 25,000 to watch a dog race? You don't go anywhere in the world, but it's here. Like, it's super, and the camaraderie, everything is brilliant here, and long may it last.
First time here, what are your impressions?
Yeah, I love the place. Always said at home I'd never come till I had something to run in it, and I have it on the double this year because I have a horse, Waking Ned, trained by Philip Kirby. I have a share in them in the Fox Hunters on Friday, so it'd be a great double to get this Burden Sprint and the Fox Hunters.
The staging of the qualifying trials, indeed the entire event itself, is a huge job for the organisers. All dogs are weighed and kennelled in purpose-built facilities at Cheltenham, but it's all necessary to make the race a huge success.
Last year the NGRC were right behind it. We've had a couple of the stipendiary stewards have been really, really supportive, and they're here on site as well, which I think is a, you know, it shows you that they really are behind this whole competition. And now this year especially the BGRB have got involved. There was a little bit of should we back it or shouldn't we back it, but I know now that they really are behind it, and I think the sport is coming together over it. If you're a dog fan, you love greyhound racing, to watch them go up the hill, it's absolutely poetry in motion.